6:47 p.m., Friday, November 21st, 2014. This is Albertsons, and I am waiting for Jake. Oh, there he is. Apple pie now. My apple pie. Oh me, oh my, I do love pie. Said I. I shall not eat my apple pie. For I will cry and sigh when I see my apple pie is gone. This is a bouncy car, isn't it? Like really bouncy. That's a Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, I think that guy's enough light.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he needs some more. Well, you know, they do have a competition every year to see who's got the best lights in Shreveport for Christmas lights on their houses. They do.
Reward. Is there a reward?
I don't know if they get a prize or not, but they get their paper, their picture goes in the paper, and everybody knows they're the ones that won. So that might be enough reward in itself.
Well, if you're up in the upper middle class, you're high in the social class. You know, you go to church every day, your kids go to ballerina and soccer and play golf every Sunday. Yeah, it'd be worth it.
Yeah, that's true. And you go to church and everybody will think wonderful things about you. And they'll probably come to your house to do Christmas carols.
Yeah.
And I think that's super, you know, everybody likes Christmas carols. Just hear those sleigh bells ringing, jing, jing, jingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to try not to smile and be happy anymore because I think people think I'm a drunk or something because I am so nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to not be smiley and nice anymore. I mean, I've met other people that were smiling and nice and nobody thought that they were drunk.
Did you know that a 70-year-old homeless, a 70-year-old veteran was arrested? You know why?
Why?
He was serving food to homeless.
Yeah, I read about that. I read that paper in the paper on the internet. It was on CNN or something. Yeah, because he was serving it on the sidewalk and he didn't have a permit. So, I mean, what I don't understand is why didn't a church just say, you know, we've got a rec hall. Come here, you know, and you can serve them here. And, you know, I don't know, but that is sad because he said that the Bible instructs us that we are to feed the homeless, that God expects us, you know, to back in the Old Testament, for example, when the Hebrews would harvest their fields, or the Jewish nation, they were only supposed to get the fat parts of it, and they were supposed to allow the widows and the orphan children to go back through the fields and pick the smaller pieces that were left so that they would have food to eat. I mean, you know, it wasn't the cream of the crop, but it was still good food, and that was what God expected. That we are to feed the homeless and the fatherless children and the widows. You know, you can't just walk by them and not give them anything. But I think, you know, it's your choice what you want to do to help them. And I've done that when you were a baby. I was in Walmart and there was a woman there that was homeless. I spent $50 on her and bought her a pair of jeans and t-shirts, underwear, toiletries, you know, toothbrush, toothpaste, stuff like that. She was homeless and she didn't have them. And of course, that's what she told me. Maybe she was lying to me, but you know, I chose to do that freely. I had $50 extra, which I hardly ever had, and that one day I had it, and I spent it on her. And she was living in a homeless shelter, and I don't know what her story was. You know, she told me what it was. It was something happened to her, or she got kicked out of her house or something. So, you know, so I did that for her. And you can pass judgment on people, say you're a drunk and all this kind of stuff. And they are drunks, but look at them. They're sleeping on the side of the street, and they're addicted to drinking, and they've lost everything they ever had. And they made that choice, but it's a terrible, pathetic way to live. You know, and you really think that I wouldn't give them money, but if they offer me, you know, like to pick up my groceries or something, I wouldn't let them do that either. If they were saying they were hungry, I'd say, okay, yeah, I'll come in here to this gas station, I'll buy you a hot dog. You know, if I believe that they were homeless, if I believe their story, because I've seen them, and you know who they are. You've seen them. They're on the sidewalk there, and they're begging for money. And as soon as I saw this one guy was sitting outside Circle K, and he was sitting there begging for money. And as soon as the guy gave him a $10 bill, he went inside and he went, look at those lights. That's an ambulance going the other way. As soon as he got that $10 and that guy left the store, he went in and bought beer. You know, he's addicted to beer. He can't stop drinking. He's probably going to die on the side of the road from alcoholism. And yeah, you give him $10, you're just making it worse, right? You're getting him out one step closer to death. But whether or not you want to give him that choice, whether or not you want to, you know, that's the way he's choosing to die, then that's his choice, you know. I don't know. It depends on the way you want to look at it. You don't want to give him $10 just to go buy a beer. But if he's hungry and he doesn't have food, there's nothing. If you feel like it, and you know, it's your choice, and you can say no and not ever do anything. You know, you're a child, so you would never do anything like that anyway. But I've never done that. Somebody begging on the side of the street, you know. You know, so. But I would rather, if I had money to give, this is how I feel about it. If I had money to give to homeless people, I would rather find a particular family or somebody that was in bad circumstances and assist them individually than I would want to give to a shelter,
Yeah.
you know. I'd rather, I did that. I remember when I was a teenager, I was babysitting this woman here in Shreveport, and the church pastor asked me to babysit her baby, and she had a newborn.
Yeah.
So I had I went out and bought her baby $50 worth of clothes, and just gave it to her because they were poor and they couldn't pay me to babysit. The church pastor paid me. So they didn't, she was dealing with the baby and she didn't have anybody to babysit for her. She didn't have a job, and it's a lot of stress dealing with the baby, all the time. And that's why he said, she just needs a break and she needs somebody. I don't even know if he paid me or not, but I remember I was working at Kroger's, and I think he did, the church pastor did. He gave me, $10 for it or something like that, but he just asked me to do that, and so I did. And because they were less fortunate, I just, it's a lot of work, and it made her happy, it made her smile again. It might not have been 50, it might have been $25 or something like that. But I just, it's up to you. That's all I'm saying. There'll be people and circumstances in life when you'll have opportunities to give to others, and it'll be your choice to do it or not, and it's not a big deal. All right, we took Wilkinson to Alexander off of Seminary Boulevard. I guess I'll get the sand bucket. And yeah. You gotta change the cat litter. Dang it, Jake, you gotta change the cat litter.
Not today, we don't.
That cat's gonna start throwing turd balls at us. You know what she's like if her cat litter's not changed? Oh, that's a pretty little car.
Well, the dog's food for it. They eat the shit. We don't have to clean it.
Yeah, they do munch on it and then they leave it.
You gotta get this shit and stuff.
Yeah, no.
We're doing all up front.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh, the blue SUV is parked down there. In front of 132, there's my Durango. Pat and Ryan are both parked next door. $7:01 p.m. and here we are. Well, maybe I'll leave it. I'll come back and get it later. Yeah, it'll be awfully heavy to carry. Let me turn this light on.
Oh, that was great. Give me more hours.
Oh, did I say too much? I did. That annoys you. Because I gave you too much lesson on charity and how to give to others and what charity means and all those things. You know, parents were just blowhard. Another brick in the wall, that's what I am. Alright, you got your backpack? Okay, I'm going to turn off this light, okay? Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It was a horn, I didn't mean to do that. Tell me about it. There's a taxi pulling up next door.
Oh, this is great.
Huh?
One.
Oh, it looks like Fred over there with a suitcase. They pulled up next door in front of Fred and Shantae's apartment. Guess it's been ambushed again, haven't we? Open. Nope. Wrong freaking G. And that was the downstairs apartment door. Looks like Fred took the suitcase and opened the downstairs apartment next door. And so there's Gizmo. The taxi just happened to pull up right when we parked, right after we opened our vehicle doors. It was like Fred got out, or it might have been the taxi driver, and took a suitcase to the porch. I didn't see who was in it. He took the suitcase out and took it to the downstairs apartment next door, Shantae and Fred's apartment. So I'm guessing that must be Shantae. She must have been out of town or something. You can't see anything on this camera. But that's what it looks like, an ambush. Same thing happened the other night when that taxi came. Or a taxi came. Right when Jake and I got home. And I heard a black female voice say, yeah. There goes the taxi leaving now. Backing into the next driveway. I've never stepped foot in any other dwelling on East Boulevard Street except for this apartment at 130.5 East Boulevard. On the second floor, and the same is true for Jake. I've never ever had anything to do with Fred or Shantae. I've never had a conversation with Fred. And the last time I talked to Shantae, it was in January 2014 when I told her never to come back to this apartment and stay away from me and Jake. These kind of games, I'm so sick of them. The same thing happened the other day, a few days ago. That taxi pulled up over there right when Jake and I got home. Or a taxi did. I bought toilet paper and pizza. I hate newspapers so much, I can't stand it. But we could leave again. We could leave again. Huh? He's gonna buy some more oil from the lamp.
Why? Fine, okay, fine. Give me more oil.
I think we're out, aren't we?
Yes. She's so fine.
Yeah, I'm not even. Do you have the pie? They're in the bag. Over there. Well, one pie's missing. Here it is. Would you like a pie now? Or like this? Huh? We're just putting my paper over there.
Is that cat?
Yeah.
Cat.
There's Gizmo. Gizmo! Come on, Giz. She's running. She ran over that way.
Is she coming?
No, she ran away when I called her.
Oh.
Well, she'll just have to hide up on the stairs and sit outside and wait till we come home then. I'll teach her a lesson. I'm Jeanette Spangler, coming down from my second floor apartment with my son Jake. We just returned home as soon as we got out of our Sentra. Had just opened our doors. Taxi pulled up next door at Shantae's apartment. Doors open.
Okay, I'll be right back.
And somebody got out of that taxi with a suitcase. No, Gizmo. And the same thing happened a few days ago when a taxi came and picked somebody up. Jake and I have never stepped foot on any dwelling on East Boulevard Street except for 130 East Boulevard Street on the second floor here. I have never had a single conversation with Fred, who lives in the ground floor apartment next door, or Pat or Ronnie, who live on the second floor next door, or the tenant who lives in 132. It's called Matching Movements, and I read on a website that that is a very obvious sign that you are being illegally surveilled. I do not consent to searches, surveillance, monitoring, or supervision, and nobody's ever supervised me and my son but me. I pay for all food, clothing, and shelter for me and my son. That's what that was. Same damn game.
Can I go to Barnes & Noble or something?
Yeah, we can do that.
Barnes is reading books about astrology.
Astrology?
Yes, the evolution of the asshole. How the asshole works. How the asshole
It is.
How to spot an asshole for being an asshole.
Oh, wow.
How to combat the asshole.
Really?
Yes. So, reading about the evolution of the asshole is a lot more interesting than sitting and playing rummy for 4 hours.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that could be more interesting now that you say that. That's what it is. I hate these people so much I just can't stand it. I say I'm pulling shit like that. I know. How does it make you feel?
I don't give a fuck.
Good answer. Okay, give me that apple pie. I'm kind of hungry now. I am kind of hungry. I'll go buy some oil for the oil lamp. So it'll be 2 weeks from today that I'll get my first paycheck for my first, if I work, actually about $250 a week. So it'll take me about 3 weeks to get enough money together to pay off the electric bill, but I've got to pay for rent and stuff first. So that'll take longer. So what I'm going to do is try to get a day job working during the day too. I'm still an employee at Subway. I'm supposed to call Jessica and ask her, when I'm going to get to work and stuff. I was trying to see how the Circle K stuff was going to work out, so I'll call Jessica and do the Subway thing. Unless I get called to this stuff. I haven't heard from the lady at Linwood about the references and all that stuff. So she has not returned that information to me. She was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and put this through to Cato, and then just need another reference from you, and then it should be good. To go ahead and get you started. And she told me that Mr. M might have something for a little while for me upstairs on the 7th grade floor. After 10 days of working for them, and they don't have to be consecutive 10 days. They pay you $100 a day for the rest of the year. So I've worked 2 days for them so far this year. So after Thanksgiving, there's only 3 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas break, but that's still 15 days. So if they all hire me to do that, that'll give me $80 a day for 10 days, which will be $800, and then the last week I'll make $100 a day. So I could make $1,300 by Christmas break if I work for them. But she hasn't finished the hiring process yet, so yeah.
Call the lady about, did you call that lady's secretary about good shit? Still not yet?
No, I didn't call her back yet. I just have been it's just, you know, it's been so hard to deal with it. And it's just been me trying to work up the nerve to go back into that office after that man screamed at me the way he did and said such terrible things to me. Everybody in the office heard him. I was calling for security and the police and everything, you know, and everybody there saw. And it's just, you know, it's taken me some time to just be able to deal with that. I don't know. I know that doesn't make any sense to you because if she'd have hired me back, then I'd have been working this whole time. But it's just been a lot for me to deal with, Jake. You know, not that I'm guilty of anything. That's not the reason. It's just it was so humiliating, and knowing that all the people in that office hurt, and it was as bad as it was. You know, I'm just, you know, blown away by it, I guess. And I know that doesn't help you any, because that happened back in October, so, you know, it's been a month or a month and a half. I haven't worked. September 22nd was the last day I think I worked as a sub in Caddo. So, and I'm pretty sure the reason that I couldn't find jobs every day was because they had blocked me from most of the schools and were trying to just force me to go to schools that I couldn't go to that were so far away. Keithville Elementary and stuff like that. And that's, I mean, I looked at my schedule last year and I was working every day in September and October and November and didn't miss any. So, you know, I didn't hardly miss any days at all. And that's what I know because I talked to a lady that works at Linwood. She's also a sub in Caddo, and she says they call her every day, that the automated system ASAP calls her every day to come substitute. And that was back in October. She told me that. So I heard that, and I knew that something had been done to prevent those calls from coming to me. And, you know, and you see people playing games with you like that, it just kind of chills your bones. Really, because, I mean, you know, what are they going to do next, right? I can go and find out. It's just been me trying to pick my chin up off the floor and, you know, pucker up and get ready for the next blow. You know, when they stick it to me, I guess. You know, yeah, we need the money, but I love you more than I love a paycheck, and I don't want to get locked up for something I know I'm not guilty of. Even if I'm not guilty, and I know I'm not guilty, I would still be put in jail. If they are intent on doing what they've been doing, or trying to force me to agree to supervision or something, you know, she said I had to go into her office and make some agreements with her, and yeah, and then she'll say, "Fuck you, then take a hike. You're not getting your job back." At which point, then I'd have to go to the school board and the superintendent, and the point is that blacklist that they use to do all this isn't even valid, can't be used, and wouldn't hold up in court as a reason to fire somebody, and they know that, so she shouldn't have even had that conversation. Well, I know what she should have said. I know she should have said, you know, I'm sorry this experience happened to you. Mr. Graham's been having a lot of stresses or whatever bullshit she could have pulled out of her ass to excuse him and apologize for his behavior. And yes, I know that this blacklist can't be used to terminate you. He's obviously not aware of that because he's a new personnel manager. And since you didn't work at this school and you worked at this other school a full day, you know, the only two schools that are listed as even having a reason, I'm guessing there's probably a lot of other schools on here that probably don't even have reasons listed. So I'm not even going to use this list because it's not valid.
So even if she does, want you to agree in saying no and still have a chance to get your job back.
If I say no to her, she's not going to give me my job back.
Exactly.
She told me I had to come meet with her,
Well,
or her secretary said I had to come meet with her and come do some agreements with her.
well, you still have a chance to get your job application to the school board.
Right. Well, if she asks me to come to agreements and puts me on the spot right there, I can tell her, just give me some time to think about it then and walk out. Or agree to what she's saying, and so I can go back to work, start getting a paycheck again. But I don't know what she's going to ask me to agree to. And if she tells me stuff that is all bullshit, then I can tell her to go fuck herself.
Yeah, just tell her no.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. No, this, isn't right, and this is the reasons why. But, what they did to begin with wasn't right. Guess what? I'm the one who hasn't been able to work for 2 months because of it. And that was her solution. That wasn't the solution to the problem. That was an unprofessional proposal. And she should have been very distraught over the way that whole thing was handled to begin with. And that's what bothers me about it. Because she knows better and I know better too. But I'm still getting jerked around anyway. And look at what it's done to us. It's been devastating to us financially. And they didn't have any regard for that at all. 7:24 p.m. But you're right, I can just go sit and talk to her and see what she says and just walk out there. I'm sorry, I didn't have time to think about this.
Here's the thing for me. I don't give a flying fuck with
Yeah, it's not just that, though. It's not what they think about me. It's what it could do. What's the further damage to be done. It could desire. And, yeah, those are fresh cut trees. You have to keep it alive till Christmas. Christmas is only a month away now. Oh, really? Oh, it looks real. Wow, that's incredible.
Oh, it's real.
We used to have a Christmas tree stand. I think we
that bark was real.
It looks like a real tree.
What is that?
Oh my God, the bark even looks real.
Feels real too.
That's incredible. $20. The oil.
What do they call those things again? Black balls?
Huh?
What do they call those things? Black balls?
Those up there?
Yeah.
Oh, those have surveillance
I
cameras
know.
in them.
I know.
I don't know what they call them.
What they call black balls?
They call them black balls?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I didn't know that.
Oh, those are really nice.
These are used, Jake. Somebody left them here.
Right.
Try them on. See, they're dirty and everything.
Probably because look at this.
Oh. The elastic's been cut out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It fit me all right, though. They're nice, though. They're really nice. Even though they're used, they're nice.
Well, we can look at some gloves. You want to?
I mean, well, we can't find a club.
Well, we might spare $2.
No.
They might have some for $5 or $6.
$6 for a pair of gloves. Not bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Okay. You are? How you doing? All right, thanks. Just buying the oil there. Here's 20 cash. Thank you. Thanks very much.
20 on that button. security cameras in use. Why? To prevent theft and keep our prices low. How the hell is using your cameras going to keep your prices low? That's a sales manager's attitude is lower. Cameras aren't going to keep the prices low.
Well, we can go hit the dollar menu over at McDonald's. I can see the golden arches. There, they're shining in the night sky. You can record on this phone, and it will still charge the phone. It's like fully charged now, even with the video recorder running.
Oh, that must be great.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is really pathetic. This morning, there was a little girl crying in the hallway because she dropped $5 bills.
Oh, that's sad.
She was crying.
Oh, I was going to hit the dollar menu, wasn't I?
What?
I totally forgot to hit the dollar menu.
So did I. She was crying, sobbing because she dropped a $10 bill. I know I'm not going to get my money for concessions. What? She was a first grader, and I was like, oh, fuck you. Just beat the shit. If you know it was someone in your class, beat the shit out of somebody until, the person actually stole it. Scared shitless and will get it to you. And they say McDonald's is unhealthy.
Oh, really? McDonald's is unhealthy?
That's what they say.
I can't imagine why anybody would say that about McDonald's. What a hateful thing to say.
All the health food hypocrites. All that.
Yeah. You like Quarter Pounders?
I love them.
I think I got a coupon that says buy one, get one free. I'll have to dig it out, though.
I don't mind if it's a quarter pounder.
It's a Quarter Pounder.
I like quarter pounders.
Let me just sit here and dig it out.
For a quarter, a pound, so a quarter.
Let me see. I have all these coupons.
Why do you have so many coupons?
Don't throw them away. I know it's a bad habit. I've got to start throwing them away.
McDonald's.
Best thing to do, I guess, would be just use a credit card and then just use your credit card as the receipt. But then if you buy something big that you have to take back, like sometimes you get food, like that salad I got, and it was frozen if I'd gone home. And, I had taken it back. And, that's kind of a lot of a pain in the ass kind of stuff to do if you don't have the receipt. Let's see. Walmart.
Target doesn't get that.
I'd really like a salad. Brookshire's. I really like those Walmart salads.
You know, if I have organized that says like a folder that has different receipts, like one for Walmart, one for Super One.
Oh God.
For McDonald's.
I hate carrying all these damn receipts around. Nope. When people say I'm a drunk and all this shit, I just that's why I do it, because it proves where I spend my money. Anybody wants to doubt me on that. I got 6 fucking years worth of receipts and bags all over the fucking place in storage. Big bundles. And we can sit there and sort them out. We'll go through it day by day, month by month, year by year. We'll spend 3 weeks doing it. Dollar Tree. Let's see this one. Circle K. Walmart. This one is. Oh, let's see. This one might have been a McDonald's. Let's see. Here it is. Buy one, get one free quarter pounder with cheese or egg McMuffin. Oh, yes, it's the end of the stupid survey.
Yes, and within 7 days.
Yeah, that sucks.
So, yeah, that's already wrong. Jesus Christ. You know, they killed that many trees for that.
Well, I know, and I hate to throw away a tree, so just keep your receipts, I guess. Honor the dead, you know. Well, all right. We can spend $1 each on, I guess, a burger.
Great.
That's not enough food, though, is it?
Oh, no, sure, it's fine.
We still got those pizzas at home.
I don't know, Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, we can go to Barnes & Noble. I might still have some money in my Walmart card.
Oh, how much?
I don't know. Less than $5, I think. We have our food stamps, but we should save them. No thanks. You want a McRib?
Oh, how much is it?
A McRib is like $4, I think. Oh, I didn't realize it was that much.
What's that one? Burger.
Okay, well, why don't, you know, we could just get, you want a burger?
A $1 burger or two.
Okay, you want 2 of them?
Sure.
Okay, you ready? Okay, 2 double cheeseburgers, ketchup only. You don't want pickles, do you?
No, of course not.
Try and get you some vegetables.
$1.
I'll take a hot and spicy McChicken for $1.
Any small?
Hell, we can go get a damn pizza for this.
No, never mind.
That's $5. I mean, we can shit. We might as well go get a damn pizza for that. Hold on. They're not $1 anymore.
There's $1. One hot and spicy McChicken. Well, you got the double cheeseburger. The cheeseburgers are $1.
The cheeseburgers?
Yeah. You got the double cheeseburger.
Are the cheeseburgers $1? Okay. Change it to cheeseburgers, okay? Not double cheeseburgers, just cheeseburgers.
Then take off double cheeseburgers.
And cancel the double cheeseburgers?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello? Did you hear me cancel the 2 double cheeseburgers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I guess it's the second window. Oh no, this is one. Because that one has a 2 over it. Well, okay, here I am.
Folks, oh shit. Now nigga.
Yo, what's up, nigga? What you doing, girl? Word. I don't see anybody though. Hello, hello, and how are you?
Oh, there's.
Hi.
Hello, you have the hot spice and the 2 cheeseburgers?
Yeah.
Thank you. $3.24. Thanks for choosing McDonald's.
Here's $3.25 cat. Oh, only $3.
You know, to be honest, we just sat and just go through all our 7-day-old or less than a week old McDonald's drinks that we just run on these color numbers.
What?
We just,
Thank you.
Good night.
Oh, you too.
we just, like our receipts from the past 7 days of McDonald's. We took all the surveys, do that running on these quarter pounders.
We haven't spent that much money at McDonald's.
I know. Which is, it's $1, even if you buy something for $1.
Thank you.
No matter what it is, still get the same.
I got this because it was only $1. I don't usually eat hot and spicy stuff. Mmm. Oh, I almost made it. They have a lot of bad wrecks here. Not bad ones. I shouldn't say bad ones because they're not. They're fender benders. Bad wrecks are when people get killed.
On a car flip, spotting fit.
Yeah. Scraping people's brains off the concrete. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no longer. This cop arrested a firefighter. He arrested a firefighter because he wouldn't move his fire truck from blocking the highway.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Arrested him.
Was that in Shreveport?
I don't know. He arrested him because the fire truck was blocking the highway. And you know what the firefighter was doing while he arrested him?
What?
Saving someone from a car wreck.
Are you serious?
Cop arrested the firefighter. Because he wouldn't move his fire truck.
That sounds really crooked. It sounds like the cop wanted whoever was in the car wreck dead. Why didn't the cop just move the damn thing?
Maybe they might be.
He's a freaking cop. Cops know how to drive. You gotta have a CDL to drive a fire truck, though.
Do you?
I don't think so. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Mhm.
I could eat McDonald's food, but don't you know? Could you?
No, I don't think I could do it that much. I mean, I might do it for a little while, but I think I'd get sick of it. And I think it probably would be something that will make me sick.
I would definitely be able to do it.
Because it will give you the shits. I mean, I'm just saying that from my own experience.
Oh, have you done it?
Yeah. I've done it. I have done it.
Well, they say like the first 2-3 days, you won't puke your guts out. For the first 2-3 days, but then your body will get used to it.